likes an overly aggressive dog, and they certainly are not welcome in doggy daycare. That's why this golden retriever has a special job to sniff them out. The K-9 coach, Floyd Swiden, is here to explain. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, and of course you're with Barkeritaville.
Yes,
Autumn,
I am.
And your dog Hershey is 9 years old. Oh, he knows his name. Okay.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. Okay, so what does he do at Barkeritaville?
Hershey is our temperament test dog. He basically helps us find other dogs' personality so that we can place them into doggy daycare groups.
Okay, so what does he do exactly?
Basically, whenever we do a temperament test for our daycare groups, we do our temperament test, and then at the end, we bring the pets in, and Hershey helps us find their personality, and if a pet does not get along with Hershey, then we know that they do not pass their temperament test.
Why? Because Hershey just gets along with everybody?
Basically, that's
Yes.
why we call him a neutral dog.
Oh, it's a neutral dog.
Hershey has proper greeting and social techniques, and we understand that, so we are able to determine where they're going to be placed.
Okay, because no one wants to deal with an aggressive dog, and that's always, oh, how cute is that? Okay. That's always a problem in doggy daycare. You don't want to have those aggressive, mean
Yes.
dogs.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so Floyd, tell everybody what they can look out for in terms of aggression in dogs.
Well, some of the situations that would occur if you have a dog that's unsocialized, that's never been around other dogs before, suddenly he's put into an atmosphere of he's either scared or he's going to go in there and think, well, I'm going to take over leadership of this dog pack and kick everybody's butt, or they might just not play right and make the pack mad. So you got to make sure that you go into a situation like that and be your pack leader when you go in on that.
Okay, there's certain issues that dogs can be. You said that sometimes the dog can attract aggression by being just too goofy.
Just too goofy. If they don't play well and they just come up and start pestering the others, someone will turn on them and say knock it off, but they'll say knock it off in an aggressive manner.
What are the other reasons for aggression?
You can have jealousy. If you're walking your dog and your friend comes up to you and says, well, hello, how are you? And your dog would say, oh, don't get near my mama. Another thing could be possessiveness of a toy. If you've got 5 or 6 dogs together and only one rawhide bone, well, something's going to happen because there's only one toy, and some dogs like every toy that there is mine. Now there's nothing for anybody else.
Okay, is there a way to eliminate aggression altogether with
Well,
your dog?
look for it first. Watch for some of the signs. Some of your easiest signs to look for are what we call posturing. If 2 dogs meet, one might get a little bit higher than the other, try to stand over them and look at them like that. Immediately nip that in the bud. Say, no, knock it off, you guys. You can also look for other signs of when they suddenly get quiet. If your dog is happy and breathing and having a good time, then all of a sudden he puts his mouth shut and looks at them. I call that the what you talking about, Willis, look. And that means your dog is thinking right there, and something could happen on that. So just nip those in the bud and say, knock it off and be good kids.
And they won't eat a treat at that point.
Right. As soon as a dog is really under stress, they stop eating treats from you. So that's another little key that you can use.
Okay, sometimes you want your dog to be a little aggressive because you want to be protected by your dog, and some people feel good when their dog barks at strangers. But so how do you keep that balance?
It will play off of you. If the situation occurs, for the most part, you're not saying, don't bark at that creepy-looking guy. If you did bark at that creepy-looking guy, you'd probably say, good boy, so you give him a treat. So just let your dog play off of you in a situation like that, just not around other dogs.
So it can know when to be appropriately aggressive?
Yes, they sure can. You don't realize, if you read books about dogs to protect their owners, the pheromones, the smell of your body changes within the 10th of a second. Your dog knows, Mom's scared. I got to watch out.
Oh, okay.
In a 10th of a
so
second.
it should still react upon that and not react in inappropriate situations. Okay, so real quick, you say what to do on a leash when greeting other dogs?
When greeting neutral dogs or greeting, be on the leash so you can pull them back if something happens. And we always talk about if you're having company come over and they're bringing their dogs over and you think a situation might pop up, remember our old shaker can of pennies that we shake it and say no, no. Or if it's a couple of large dogs that you think they might get together and it's going to be hard to stop that, just get an air horn and just bump. They'll run the other way, and then you can stop it.
Okay, well, it was a pleasure having Hershey, such a nice dog
He's
on
a good
the show.
kid.
And if you have a problem with your pooch, of course, you can email the K-9 coach by sending us your questions at news@KIIITV.com. Thank you very much again.
Thank you.